Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a twin flame reading. It's a timeless twin flame for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Let's see what Spirit has for you with this journey on it with your twin. What is going on in this connection? Where are we headed? What are they thinking and feeling? Anything about this twin journey? It's a long journey and there's always a lot going on. So let's see what Spirit wants for you today. Spirit, please share with me for my Taurus and my twin. What do you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have a heavy heart. Okay, my heart is weighted down with that anchor. So I've got something going on with, they are saying past. I'm going to see where we're headed with that. I have withdrawn. I have growing closer. And I have inspired by you. Okay, so the way they gave me past, it was almost this feeling of we've gone through this before. Somebody pulls away, somebody becomes an avoidant, that they have a tendency to push us away. And maybe that's what we struggle over on an ongoing basis. Like, you keep pushing me away, you know, I feel like I can't talk to you. I feel like we are disconnected. I do like the energy of the growing closer and this inspired by you, because you could be the strong one for some reason in this connection. You could be the one that holds it all together. And they know that. It is a feeling of you hold it all together. Okay. That there's always this sense of, you know what, we'll talk about it. We can get through this. They're saying your hope. Okay. It's all about your hope. Your hope for this connection holds it all together. So there's always this sense of we can work it out. We'll work it out. We'll figure it out. So even when this person is avoiding you or pulling back or even totally disconnected to you, when they come back, you're always very hopeful that it will get better. And I feel like that's what keeps this thing going. I feel like otherwise your person would be, there's no reason to come back, because it's kind of like you're breathing life into them. So you're resuscitating them. We need to talk. There's always a need to talk. You know, there's always a need to talk. But I'm not feeling hostile. I'm feeling very caring, and I'm feeling very loving and very understanding of these personalities, of each other. I don't feel hostile for some reason. Twin flames have a tendency to be like, you know, but I'm not feeling that in this connection. So maybe that's where the hope is coming from, that you hold it together because of your kind heart, your love, your understanding, your patience. Spirit just said, good for you. No one compares to you. I have to tell you, I don't think anybody else would tolerate this situation. I don't think anybody else would kind of accept this back and forth behavior or this I'm on again, off again energy. So I think your person knows that. Like, how lucky am I that I have you? Because nobody else would tolerate this. Everybody else would be like, you're out of your mind, move on. But you love this person unconditionally, Spirit just said, and you're trying your hardest to find the path forward. I miss you so much. We miss each other when we're not together. And when we reconnect, it's very emotional, they're saying. It's like a union all over again. And we've done this before, Spirit's saying. We've done this before. So this could be a pattern. This could be something that we struggle with. I miss you. We make up. Things are better for a while. Someone is coming. Someone is coming back to you, is how I feel. So that is, I do feel that. But I feel like this person comes back to you all the time. I feel like they always come back. And it's a struggle even within that, because you know that, it's a pattern, and it's hard on you. It's hard for you to constantly be forgiving and constantly being the cheerleader of saying everything will be okay. You're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. It's like, what about you? Who's taking care of you? So it does start to feel one-sided. It does start to feel like you're pulling a lot of this connection along. I have a King of Wands. I have a Fool. I have an Ace of Swords. We're going to talk. They're coming back. This is coming back. Wheel of Fortune. We're meant to be together. There's a sense of nothing compares to this person. There's this incredible, not only chemistry, but this intense soul connection. And my heart is really in it, Spirit just said. It's not just I really love this person. And I feel like if I don't help them and I don't love them, no one else will. And I almost fear for them. I almost fear that they would be alone. They would have nobody then. They would have, or very minimal people. But you're the one person they can rely on, Spirit just said. And that, you know that they believe that in you. So you don't want them to ever feel like they can't ever come home. It's like a parent who has a child who struggles. And it's almost this feeling of, you say to your children, which I said to my boys years ago, at any age, I don't care if you're 50 years old, you will always have a home to come home to. If you needed to have a roof over your head, you need to have a room. I don't ever want you to hesitate that, Mom, I need you. Okay. I don't care how old they are. So I have the same kind of feeling right now with this sense of this person knows that they can rely on you no matter what, even through all the bad, ugly, avoidant stuff, that if push comes to shove, you're going to show up for them and you're going to be there for them. So you are the one person, you're their anchor, Spirit just said. I have a Two of Swords. I have an Eight of Wands. And I have a Hangman. So this person is just almost like waiting for the universe to shift a little bit more. They're almost saying, this person acts fast is how it just came into me. They can go from I'm avoiding you one day to I've got to see you. So there could be a sense of urgency in this connection all the time. There's this, I haven't talked to you for a while. And then all of a sudden there's, I've got to see you. I miss you so much. And it's this kind of fast paced energy coming in. So this person can almost like turn on a dime, that they avoid you and then they go right back to I need you. I wish I knew why this person was having such a difficulty with just staying put, is how I want to say it. That they're not, Spirit saying they're not comfortable within their own skin. Maybe they've had an addiction problem and they're in recovery, and they struggle with that, and alcohol, drugs, anything like that. They're not comfortable within their own skin, so they don't trust their own thoughts. They don't trust their own choices sometimes because they're just working on themselves so hard. So there could be some of that going on, but you believe in them. You show up in my dreams and it helps me process buried memories. So they're dreaming about you. They're thinking about you. You are in your old patterns, but can't see it. So you could recognize things about them. You may know right when they're about ready to run because they get quiet. They their behaviors change a little bit. They're not as in tune. They're not as attentive. So you may be very much aware of when they are in old patterns of thinking. And you've seen it before. Spirit said it. What did they say? We've done this before. I know this is more than a relationship and that there is a higher purpose for our connection. Twin flames have a purpose. They have a big purpose. Okay, so they've got to get to a place where they are safe, Spirit just said, and comfortable with each other. And then they can start working on that purpose together. This journey is teaching us one of the most important spiritual lessons, patience. I know you don't want to hear that, but there's something about you, okay, that they're saying, you know, you're the hope. You hold it all together. And again, it's not that you're this person's mother, but you are this unconditional love in their life that they can trust, that you're the one person that would never push them away. Even through all of this, you always say, it's okay. I'll forgive you. We'll keep trying. Lust. Okay, so maybe there's I'm going to say cross the line with that lust. Maybe that's been some problems. Maybe that has been somebody who may be sexually addicted or has crossed the line with some sexual energy of some kind. I need to recharge. I need to breathe. I need to clear my mind. That came into me as escape. So you've got somebody who needs time alone often. And they're saying for days on end. It's almost as if they go away for a few days, they clear their head. I just want to throw this out. I don't know why, but it's almost like I'm going hunting. I'm going hunting with my friends for a few days, you know. They go off into the woods and they're hunting. And it's like, what are you really doing out there? And what they're really doing is they're drinking and they're not with their partners and they're just being boys and they're in the woods and I don't know what they do out there, but it's like this sense of running away and then coming back. So they recharge for some reason. Man caves, basements, garages, sheds. What are they doing out there? I'm running. I'm escaping. I'm in denial. I've come up with some excuses. I feel like you've heard it all. I don't feel like there's anything this person could say to you that you haven't heard before. I feel like you've heard it all. You've heard it multiple times. You'll hear it again and again and again. So I don't know who they're kidding, but, you know, I mean, I give you a lot of credit for this kind of patience and unconditional love and hope that things can always get better. Nurturing. I want to be there for you. I want to help you. Okay. It's not your job to fix them. You know that. You're not their therapist. You're not their psychologist. But there is a sense of empathy and sympathy of what somebody else is going through. And I feel like you're the only one who really understands where they are because maybe you're the only one that they were really vulnerable to. And you understand why. So that you just absolutely know why. I have family. This is family. And you know, let's face it, significant others, partners, lovers become your family. And for some people, they don't have other family. They have lost their parents or they have disconnected from family members. They might have never had siblings. So your significant other becomes your family. It's not just, this is my boyfriend or girlfriend. You know, and family has that unconditional love that I will show up for you no matter what. And I'm here for you no matter what. My door is always open. You can always come home. So that is how I feel like this connection is. They're my family and I love them. And that's, you know, it could be the father of your child, the mother of your child, could be a spouse. It can be, they're my family and I love them. The answer I still can't give you. I still care about you and I don't want to be hurt by you. So there's a sense of I can't give you the answers. I don't know what's going to work. You say, well, what do we need to do? And they say, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we can do different. We keep trying. A breakup, walking away. I want to just say, just stop walking away. But this person needs to be in the woods by themselves for whatever reason. They have to go and get something out of their system for a few days at a time, weeks at a time. And then they kind of repair themselves and they come back. But it feels like a breakup every time, Spirit's saying. And that's where the pain is coming from. And this cycle is hurtful. A third party. I don't necessarily feel that they're running to be with other people. Now, some of you, yes, you'll comment and say absolutely, but I want to say alone time. Spirit's confirming to me that it's more about alone time than it is being with somebody else. So it's more about them wanting to heal themselves than to get gratification from somebody else. Now, some of you have somebody who wants to be with somebody else, but I'm going to say the general energy I'm getting is this person knows that they have you in their life no matter what. And I don't feel like they want to hurt you further is how I just felt. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have a 3 of Wands. I have an 8 of Pentacles. And I have a King of Swords. This person's putting a lot of energy into working hard for a better future. And I really respect that. That if they're not with you right now, it's because they're trying to stay focused on their job, do a good job at their job, repair debt, housing, income. So there's this feeling of I'm just trying to pull myself out of something, pull myself out of a hole. And also I'm just trying to do a better job for my own future. So I do want to give this person a lot of respect for that because at least they're working on themselves. It's not somebody who just ran and is just like playing the field and all over the place and selfish. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like I'm legitimately just trying to do the right thing. And then they said, and then I can include you. Nice. And then I can include you. So yeah, sometimes we've got to repair some damage before we can be in something with somebody else. And I feel like that's what's going on. I wonder if you think of me too. When I see you look at something a little longer than others, I wonder if you want it, if I should get it for you, and if it would make you happy. So maybe in the past, they would, you know, buy you small gifts. You saw something, you liked it, they went back and got it for you. I wonder if you think of me too. Do you think of those times? I guess I really meant nothing. I became so desperate for a morsel of your love, but I knew it was never coming. I'm not believing that. I'm not in agreement with that particular card. As much as I am somebody who just has low self-esteem or self-confidence at different points in their life because maybe they've been knocked down and beaten up a couple times. So it's a little bit of a woe is me. Why do you love me? I've hurt you so many times and you still love me. Why? Things I wish I could tell you. Not your fault. Wish I could tell you the truth. And I wish I could tell you to move on, but that's not what they really want. They really don't want you to move on. They really want you to stay put so that when they're ready to come back, that you're going to be there for them. And that goes back to how long am I supposed to wait for somebody? How long am I supposed to keep believing in somebody? And you're the only one who can answer that. Nobody else can answer that for you. You're the only one who knows what your heart is saying about this person. You're the only one who knows what you guys have together. And I am getting the word repair. Okay, we can repair our hearts. We can repair this. You're an imprint. What I do remember so vividly is your laughter, truly and deeply, without reserve and always shining. So this sense of, you know, you're imprinted in my soul. You're that thumbprint that, you know, it's like this, you're in my soul. You're in my soul, right? I mean, someone is coming back to you. Who is this person, Spirit? I can feel your energy everywhere. I know we're still connected. I want to message you, but I'm scared you might reject me. I know our souls are entwined, absolutely. The intensity of our connection frightens me. So I need some space. I avoid it. I move around it. I tiptoe around it. I need some space right now. Don't push me, please. I have a feeling that that's kind of an ongoing thing. I need my space. And then there's a sense of urgency of, I need to see you again. I miss you. So a little bit of round and around we go until this person does some additional healing. This person is in a better place, Spirit just said. But the good news is I feel like they are making progress, that they're working really hard on themselves, and they're working really hard on repairing an area of their life. And I also liked this, you know, life is a long journey. And I liked this feeling of no matter what, that I will always be there for you. And I really do respect you for that. So I'm going to put this out into the universe. I'm going to ask Spirit to guide you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. How beautiful. And I want to thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment below, claim this reading. If anybody would like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website link below, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com. We'll see you again in another Love Messages real soon.